Did you think that humans are the only species that like booze or enjoy hallucinating on mushrooms? Think again. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at animals that like to get drunk or high. That's right, certain animals also get drunk, and it isn't just humans that dabble with psychedelics. Animals also do, and some of their techniques and side effects will surprise you. From coca leaves to sweet fermenting fruits and magic mushrooms, we'll cover many of the ways that animals like to cut loose out in Mother Nature. Let's check these animals out. Egypt bats. That's right, certain types of bats like to get intoxicated. But you won't see these amazing creatures partying at the Hard Rock Cafe. It has been discovered that tropical bats from Egypt get drunk when they eat fermented fruits and nectars. Remember that the fermentation of fruits yields two products, alcohol and carbon dioxide. And while they're not going to get a DUI, Egypt's bats' sense of flying is highly impaired after a nightcap. Egypt bats have been known to crash into objects while navigating after imbibing, and studies show that their echolocation is inhibited. Oddly enough, similar bat species in Central and South America don't feel the effects of alcohol after eating the same fruits. Elephants. How would you react if you saw a drunk elephant coming towards you in the wild? There have been lots of stories about elephants getting drunk when they eat the fermenting fruit of the merula tree in Africa. In the 1974 documentary titled Animals Are Beautiful People, elephants were seen swaying and falling over after eating the fruit. According to a study done in 2004 by biologists in a university in the UK, it is said that elephants have a soft spot for alcohol, and it's unlikely that fruits from the merula trees can get them drunk. The study further stated that in India, herds of drunken elephants have trampled people to death after indulging in locally produced vats of rice beer. Whether elephants get high on merula or not, two things can be derived here. Elephants can get drunk, and they are dangerous when they are at it. Stay clear. Wallabies. Yes, the cute and cuddly wallaby has been known to indulge in the opium poppy plant. In Australia, there have been reports of wallabies hopping in circles and falling around after eating their way through harvested poppy fields. While the state of Tasmania is known as the world's largest producer of legally grown opium in the pharmaceutical industry, there have been several incidents of wallabies invading and getting stoned, although it is believed that their motivations come mostly from hunger and scarcity of food in the area, not a desire to party. Pen-tailed tree shrews. Can you drink beer for 2 hours straight every day? That's the situation of a small rodent that's no bigger than an average rat called a pen-tailed tree shrew, living in the forest of Malaysia. This animal has a nightly thirst for fermented palm nectar. When the nectar was analyzed, it was discovered that the alcoholic content of the fermented palm nectar is very similar to that of beer. Another fascinating discovery is that this animal consumes this material for about 2 hours every night. To you, your body may not accommodate such a large amount, but it's a norm for the shrews. It even helps them. According to some research, it is said that the shrews have a more adept metabolism, which helps them avoid any cardiovascular risk that comes with alcohol drinking, and this leads to an increase in the consumption of calories. Songbirds. After pecking or feasting on fermented berries, flying is very dangerous for birds. If humans can't drink and drive, birds certainly shouldn't be flying under the influence. In 2006, over 30 songbirds were found dead in the city of Vienna, Austria. Postmortems were conducted on the animals, and their bellies contained rotting berries, and sadly, their necks got fractured as they crashed into the windows. The then spokesperson of Vienna's veterinary authority stated that their livers were so damaged and they looked like they were chronic alcoholics. Perhaps it was a songbird cult. Jaguars. Who said jaguars were all work and no play? Surprisingly, this athletic animal has its vices. Deep in the Amazon rainforest, jaguars have been known to hallucinate by gnawing on the bark of the ayahuasca vine. This makes jaguars behave abnormally, to say the least. When the chemicals kick in, they roll about in the forest, wide-eyed and ecstatic. Think of it as the ultimate form of catnip. Capuchin monkeys. While highly dangerous, capuchins and lemurs have been known to eat poisonous insects, specifically varieties of millipedes that secrete poisonous liquid when threatened. The toxins have multiple purposes. Not only do they give these primates a buzz when rubbed on their bodies, they also act as insecticide, keeping other harmful insects away. The secretions put capuchins and lemurs in a zen state, but too much of anything can be highly dangerous, and these millipedes must be eaten with moderation. Reindeers. In Eastern Europe, reindeers hustle and sometimes fight one another over fly agaric or magic mushrooms, whose botanical name is Amanita muscaria. When it kicks in, it really does some magic in their bodies. Believe it or not, reindeers eat magic mushrooms. Reindeers native to Siberia have been known to go to great lengths to seek out fly agaric, more commonly known as magic mushrooms. The hallucinogenic compounds cause reindeer to stumble around and clearly act in an altered state. Oddly enough, human natives to the region will drink the urine of the reindeer as a way to get the psychotropic effects of the mushrooms without risking the toxic threats of the fungi. Humans always find a way. Bighorn sheep. While bighorn sheep are known to keep close to their herd, when it comes to getting their hoofs on some rare lichen, all social norms go out the door. The sheep will risk their lives to scale over rocks just to get some scrapes of the rare narcotic off the surface of the rocks in the Canadian wilderness. There is no nutritional or medicinal value to the lichen, so it's clear that the bighorn sheep is looking to get its drug fix. After eating the stuff, the sheep appear pale as the adrenaline rush starts and they appear a bit mad. And with that, we have come to the end of this amazing video. Hope you enjoyed it and learned something. Let us know if you did in the comment section below. Don't forget to like the video and hit the subscribe button so that more interesting videos like this can come your way. Ring the bell so that we can alert you when we have something amazing for you.